Hello guys, Jano here once again. Today we're gonna be facing the Elementals deck, which is a pretty strong, robust creatures with crazy some sort of abilities, and they can be real versatile in battle. So this is gonna be a pretty hard challenge for our Mysticals deck, okay? So let's get in and play against this deck, okay? Okay, two lots flowers, no secret there. Let's just play them and wait for next turn. Alright, my opponent has one more than... not anymore, right? So, 3 lots flower against 3 lots flower. We has... we already can play the Coast Thief, so let's play it. Okay, Frostmare, which is a pretty good card. It just does 1d4 of damage. However, that loss of kinesis every time it attacks, it hits pretty hard because it is low. It gets your enemy less and less kinesis, then maybe this can lead to a struggle in future. So, for example, next turn I still cannot play this Battle Ball General because I just have 4 Lotus Flower. Uh, if I had 5, I could play next turn, but if he attacks, I would not, and that would lead to a snowball of not having enough kinesis to do my stuff, okay? So I want to attack that creature and focus into destroying it as fast as I can. However, I could try to attack twice with my Coast Thief, but I think that next turn I can guarantee play this Battle Ball General here, so I will not attack right now. Okay, gonna play and make a first attack to... Whoa! Critical damage. We got really lucky here. So we got rid of that annoying foe. The acid slime is just a normal creature. Doesn't do any doesn't have any special ability. Spirit of the Snow is a mid-range creature, normal creature, no special ability in there. I'm gonna keep gathering resources right now. I will attack with my Battle Ball General, the Spirit of the Snow, and try to get rid of that mid-range creature. Naturalist, let's save it for later on, okay. Let's attack again. 5 damage against a critical damage, but my Battle Ball General still lives, which is really good. Okay, so now we're starting to see some big creatures here. The elementals are not as big as the beasts, but they are pretty strong too. 9 life, base life, and 1d8 of damage is pretty strong, right? So let's get ourselves a better defense in our combatants field. Cosmic Catalyst, which is the same as Mutation Expert, but for elementals. Okay, of course. The mutation and that 6 kinesis is calling for this Fairy Guard, right? So... okay. Pacific Entity is a pretty cheap creature for 8 life, but it cannot attack, just defends, okay? Let me think. Let me think what we can do here. We have 9 kinesis. I can make an attack with a Fur Guard and then with Coast Thief if needed. I like the idea of try to get rid of that Pacific Entity. Well, since we did not deal much damage to the Pacific entity, I will not attack with my Costif. It's a waste of Kinesis right now. So let's abort that plan. Okay, we have a mutation expert, 10 Kinesis. I will pass my turn. Oh, Tar Ooze is a pretty strong creature too. 7 life and 2d4s of damage, which is pretty strong. Well, right now we are at this point, we are just stacking combatants here, and pretty soon we are going to start to have multiple attacks and try to focus the some injury creatures or something like that. So to start my attack, I will go with my Battle Ball General against that Pacific entity. Pretty good roll. We killed on sight. Okay, so I will go with Fox Warrior, and I will gonna save him Kinesis for a multiple attack next turn. Another Taurus. Now I really like the idea of playing the Mutation Expert, but however, Kinesis is not a problem for us anymore. We are generating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 4, 11 Kinesis already. So I want to save that last slot for an eventual naturalist. So we are generate lots of Kinesis. There's no need to spend right now to play another mutation expert. Okay. I like the idea of try to get rid of those smaller creatures first, because he has 3 big ones here. Okay, so let's focus those slimes first. Okay, one slime died. Let's see, my Fox Warrior dealt critical damage, which is great. So I'm gonna pass my turn. They both have done critical damage. Okay. So I lost my Fox Warrior. I'm gonna play my Fairy Guard. I like the idea of try to attack that Living Geode twice with both Fire Guards to try to avoid them to die. Okay. Let's go with this one over here. 6 damage, great. Well, I lost one Fire Guard, however, I could get rid of that really big creature of his. Okay. And of course, another one. Oh, that's not... My servant's draw in this game is pretty insane. It's not normal to have that much mutation expert. In fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have 4 or 5 mutation expert in my deck, and 41 cards remaining. I got pretty... Actually, this was overlooked, because right now I would rather have a pretty strong combatant than that these and these mutation experts. But let's not complain about that, okay? So I think we could start a battle of 2d4s over here. Let's go. Actually, I will not play... Yeah, I'm gonna save for next turn, because I want to have more Kinesis to make multiple attacks. Let's see if he's gonna try attack. Yeah, he is. He tried to attack my Fire Guard, okay. Now, since that Living Geode is hurt, I'll go and focus him instead of the Tarus. 5 damage, great. 2 life, I'll go with Kostif. I just cannot have a 1 here, okay. And again, I'm gonna wait for next turn. He also has lots of Kinesis being generated each turn, so our play is quite similar so far because we've been drawing lots of mid and high range creatures with Fox Warrior, Battleborn General, from his side Spirit of Snow, those Tarus and Living Geode. So it's been a pretty similar combat so far, okay? I'll go and yeah, let's this time attack that one of those Tarus. 2 life. I'll go with Fox Warrior. Success. Okay. So far, our strategic of diversifying and having multiple weight my kinesis to be good enough to make multiple attacks on the same turn, it's been the right call so far, in my opinion. Oh, another big creature. This is a normal, however, this one is 9 life and 1d12 damage, which is pretty strong. Alright, alright. 13 kinesis is not high enough to make 2 or 3 attacks with... Well, yeah, I'm gonna wait for my creatures to heal a little bit more. He's not attacking me right now also. I've been drawing lots of servants. I already have 7. The hand limit is 6, so I'm gonna discard any one of these, but I don't care. I will... Of course, if I lost the naturalist would be bad, but it is what it is, okay? So... this one is full life, this one also full life, so I'll go try to attack that Spirit of Snow. Yeah, it's gonna die right now. And it cannot kill my creature since it's 5 life. Good, we got rid of another... Well, I just lost the naturalist. Workshop Handler. Okay, since I lost the naturalist, the workshop is the best go here. If I control 4 or more mystics, I'm gonna generate 4 kinesis, which is pretty good for us, okay? So... I want to save the Barrowball General because if I can kill both of those, I can attack with the domain of my enemy's domain, with this Barrowball General. So I'll start my attack. Let's try and get rid of the bigger creature first. Okay. Now let's go with my Fox Warrior. Yeah, it dealt critical damage. Well, it died, but it died killing my strongest enemy card. So I call this a success, okay? So let's wait. Snowball, okay. This is pretty bad, man. The snowball. I'm gonna show you guys what it does, okay? Whoa, he's going all in right now. Oh my gosh. He stopped there. Another servant. I've been pretty unlucky on my draws. He has more combatants than I did, and I'm running out of combatants right now. And his snowball just snowballed me because every time the snowball kills a creature, as you guys could see, it increases the dice type of his, alright? So he started as a d4, he cleared creature, went for 1d6, and right now he is sitting at a 1d8. And if he kills another creature... So... yeah, I feel like I have to try and kill this one, because... And of course I cannot kill. I roll 2 1s on my roll and I will not attack anymore. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Another servant. Pretty unlocked draws. Okay, I killed the snowball. However, now I'll be open for his attacks directly on my fjord, okay? If I cannot draw another combatant here, I will lose this game. I lost 21 total. Okay, a Praised Enforcer. Good. Let's stay in the defensive here. Let's see if my Praised Enforcer critical damages him. No. Not again. Another 7, and that's it. I'm gonna lose. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, so let's try again against this deck. As you guys could see, it is a pretty strong deck. You have to have a solid tactics to play against it. Let's see if this time we can execute a better strategy from the cards that we're gonna keep drawing here. So, okay, Coast Thief. I'm not gonna play this Workshop Handler right now because I need 4 Mystics for it to proc, okay? But I can start to attack his domain. 1 damage. Spirit of the Snow. Okay. Let me think. If I deal critical damage with Coast Thief, maybe I could make him not proc this Cosmic Catalyst. Let's try that. Play the Fox Warrior and see if... I know. I did not got critical damage, so our plan failed. Nice try, actually. It was a nice try, right? So, okay. Cannot play anything right now. Now I can. I'll go with Pillager and Workshop Handler. So next turn I will get more Kinesis. Alright, great. Let's go with Battlebot General. Same thing. He got lots of good creatures there. And I like the idea of hitting that Frostmare. As you guys remember from a previous match that we lost, this is a pretty annoying card because every time he attacks I lose 2 Kinesis. So let's make an attack here. Good thing we just got rid of that annoying card, right? Another Spirit of the Snow. Erratic Embers. This is not a Mystic, but you guys remember I put this card on deck to make my deck stronger. At the start of turn, it randomizes the attack cost. It can go from 10 to 1. So if I get 1, I make 1d6 attack for just 1, which is pretty good. However, I like this card to finish off. For example, if he doesn't have anything here, I can make multiple attacks and finish off my opponent if I have enough Kinesis. Let's try to get rid of those Spirits of Snow first. Okay, let's go with Bridleborn General. And now let's go with Cursed Teeth. Now with Pillager, and he got a critical damage over there. He just made 1 attack. Now it's our turn to make to deal a critical damage. Great. Now let's wait to heal a little bit Oh, there he goes, the snowball. Let's see if I can kill. No, I cannot. And he kills, so now he's gonna deal 1d6. Okay, so let's go with Fox Warrior and stay out of that. So unlucky, man. I'm so unlucky. Another one. Okay, and he kills my creature. Okay. I'm not going to attack. I'll wait and see if my... No, he's going to attack my Fox Warrior. Oh, critical damage. Great. My Battleboard General is at risk here, to say the least, okay? So let's just stay in the defensive and hope that our Battleboard General kills that one. Whoa, we got a Tusk Warden, which is really good. So let's make an attack. 10, great. Now I'm gonna play the Mystic Expert, because we have Tusk Warden. And next turn, if we rock Erratic Embers to a pretty low Kinesis cost, attack cost, we can... However, I think he's gonna kill my creature. Oh, actually no, we got really lucky. He just got 1 hour Erratic Embers at 1. And we can make right now 9 attacks with Erratic Embers, which is great. 96, guys. We have to finish this off right now. 6, good. He's going to 21. Another 6. Well, I think he's done. In average, we have to deal 13 damage with 4 more rolls. 3 more rolls? Yeah. My luck is not that great, however... What? Another 6? We got really lucky here. We got a common domain here. If you control 3 or more combatants, restore 1 domain health. Well, it's a pretty good basic common, but since we are more relying on the mystics and try to empower them, I'll just keep my Fjord. It's better for my deck, but this one is a good domain too. So this is how we could achieve our win against this really strong opponent, which are the elementals. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you stay so far, thank you very much, and see you next time for the next challenge in Project Kinesis game. Okay, thank you, bye bye.